Do, do, do. All right. Should be good. Question mark. Yeah, I think so. Sweet. All right. Trials and Tribulations Case 5. Yesterday I did the whole of episode 4, which was the Back in Time episode once again, with Dahlia Hawthorne making appearance. Yet again. Being psycho as hell, murdering people, making money, or stealing money from her own family. Whole bunch of random bullshit. And yeah. We'll see what she's up to now. Apparently. But let's get right into it. Bridge to the Turnabout. I think it's the last episode. Whoa. Ami Faye. Shishito. The treasured Kurain village heirloom, whose name means 7-branch sword. From case number 2. It's damaged, which is reasonable. Said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Whoa. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. There's only one real path. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. This is all the... And when the silver cord, the fragile threads that binds us to this world, is severed, somebody was murdered by the Shishichijo. The illusion is revealed, and the implacability of fate is finally laid here. Somebody died by... Okay. Back to spirit medium stuff, huh? Interesting. February 6th. I think that was pretty similar to the case before. Hey, Nick. Yeah, what is it? No, I've got spiritual powers unlike you. I'm aware. You are a spirit medium after all. Just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I guess so, yeah. How do you agree? Okay, Pearly, you're up. Pearls. It's Pearl one. So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick. Are you kidding me? Ah, well. How'd she not get put in prison? Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? It's the New Year's issue of Occult. Winter Spiritual Location Special. Oh. Girls looks happy. Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. I'll say. Sounds more like a scam to me. It's a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. Ah, okay. It's way up in the mountains. I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for training. No, I definitely don't want to go. Have a vacation, Phoenix. Come on. No, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. Spirit medium stuff is indeed going to be a part of this. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious? Don't worry. I've already made special reservations just for us. Hell yeah, Pearl. Yeah, signed up for the special course. That's nice. And the timing couldn't be better, since we don't have a case right now. Anyway. Alrighty then. It's settled. Well, come on. Don't just stand there, start packing your stuff. Yes, Mr. Nick. You'd better start packing your stuff. Vacation. Huh? Me? Why do I have to? Well, you have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Is Maya not 20 yet? Damn. Nah, that makes sense. First game she was 17 because she was underage. Second game, 18. Now she's 19. Okay. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is a TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple? No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall. Hell yeah. Phoenix Wright. Spirit medium. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. What? No way. You can be so selfish. Come on, Mr. Nick. Look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful? Beautiful indeed. For a murder. Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. He saw. What the? What is it, Mr. Nick? Let me see that magazine. God damn it. This nun. Special. Oh yeah, the Magatama. Uh-huh. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? This girl. It's... Why was he looking at the case, too? My name's Dahlia Hawk. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me. But it can't be. How she was found guilty and should be in prison. Mr. Nick. I'll go. Damn. Oh, he wants to see her again, huh? Huh? Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go. Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly? Yeah. Oh, thank you, miss. Thank you, Mr. Nick. You can't do anything for Mystic. You do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right? Oh, cool. New Year's issue received from has a picture of Dahlia Hawk. Why, I knew there was no way she could possibly be at the temple, but I just had to see for myself who this nun really was. Uh-huh. You know, she also... Is she possessed by a spirit medium? Oh, snowy episode. Is it actually her, or is it a possessed version of her? Or wait, it could be a possessed version of her. Somebody, or she's a spirit. I mean, she died though. Did she die? It could be. Because we know from the spirit medium stuff, when the spirit medium is channeling the person, they take on the features of the person they're channeling. That's why Maya and Pearl look like Mia. Although it's not like one-to-one. But anyway, let's find her. It's so cold here, Nick. Maybe you should have put on something warmer for a change. Oh, well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Achoo! Training, huh? Her teeth are chattering so loudly, it's all I can make out what she's saying. Oh wow, Mystic Maya. So this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Not even affected. Early, achoo! Well. Now, how nice to see you here. Oh. Well. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, thank you. Achoo. Oh my, my. I don't think she's that old. Oh my, my, my. Thank you for coming all this way. Come on, come now. You must be cold. What's with the past tense? We're freezing into human? Ho ho ho! Well, we are high up in the mountains after all. I wanted to give her a granny voice, but I'm very horrible at female voices. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside. Thank you. Oh, yes, yes. I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini. Really? Alright. Bikini? That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have. And I wanted something that has a nice image to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger. Wah ha ha ha! Ho, 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 ho. It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course. Well, my. Quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel. Wah ha ha! Ho ho ho. That is an interesting line to put up. Reckless? Wah ha ha. Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day. Is this the time for Maya to get, what's it called? Implicated for murder? Or kidnapped again? But you went through all that trouble to get... Yes. That's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourself. Oh man, there's still time before supper. So why don't you have a look around? Wow. I don't have a good voice for her, huh? I will look. Very interesting. So I much prefer when there's it's like this with the scenery and wandering around, so I can actually gather context clues and put shit together. What do you think, Nick? Pretty awesome gate, huh? Sure is. Looks pretty well maintained too. This thing kinda puts your hometown to That's insane. Yeah, well, a lot of things have happened in Kurain Village. It used to be a lot richer back when people hired us to perform channeling. Oh, I see. But now the place looks a bit run down. I guess I was just born in the wrong time. Not entirely wrong. Oh, look! It's a cute little bell tower. Absolutely love the sound of a giant bell. Oh? So which do you like better? That or the sound of money? Sorry, but I'll take money for the win, Nick. What are you apologizing for? Because you kind of just called her out for that shit, bro. Come on, man. Why you gotta call Maya out like that? She needs her hamburger money somehow. Oh look, it's one of those snow motorcycle things. Most people call them a snowmobile, you know? Snow motorcycle thing, snow blow meal, same thing. Wait, does that happen in this game? I think that, no. Too bad we didn't invite Desiree. I bet she could race like the wind on that slow mobile. Or maybe she'd give me a ride on this blow snowmobile. Ah, I told you, it's a snowmobile. The inn. That looks like the main hall where we'll be staying tonight. From here, it looks like one of those ice hotels you always hear about. They gotta have a heater or something in there, don't you think? I don't want to die. I'm not worried. I brought my hot water bottle. You bring one for me? Huh, what are you talking about, Nick? Who carries around 2 hot water bottles? If the cold doesn't kill me, the Ice Queen over here will finish the job. Uh-huh. Channeling Dojo. So what's a channeling dojo anyway? Oh my. Oh my. You don't even know that? Forgive him, sister. Oh, well. You just call me Bikini. And forget that sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. There's special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power. Holy items? If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seems to envelop you. Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. So what exactly is a special force? You must be incredibly devoted to be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. Can I just say I absolutely hate that she cuts off Maya because I'm a slowish reader. 30,000 times, all while being showered in a freezing cold spirit water. It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia, or maybe even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear? Wah ha ha! Ho ho ho! Wah! How am I supposed to be careful? Oh no! I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this. Mystic Maya. Sister, about this picture. Who is this lady? Oh, well. Look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think? Hey. She knows how to pose for the camera. Oh, yeah. Unforgettable in every way. You mean it? Oh, I knew it. Wah ha ha ha. Ho 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 ho. Man, I want to... maybe I should go granny a little bit. Wah ha ha. You mean... I can't do it. You mean it? The makeup was pretty tough. But Iris helped me out. Iris? Who's Iris? Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks like me. Just like me, doesn't she? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place. Really? Sorry to cut in, but not you too, Phoenix. This Iris. Where is she right now? Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you? This is serious. No. That's not what I had in mind at all. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening. Inner temple? Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Well, gotta wait. Why don't you go and have a look at the main hall for now? Wah ha 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 ha. So she's in the inner temple, huh? Alright. Oh. And you can't really miss anything, so it doesn't matter where we go. The main hall. Whoa. The Magatama. Very old Magatama. They never bothered to repaint it or anything. Hazakura Temple. Don't know at all what the things say. The main hall. I think it's even colder in Yashu. Ah, Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum. Weird. I thought they would serve something a little more, well, traditional. What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice, gruel at all the time? Mystic Maya is right. Oh, I hope there's mashed potatoes, too. I love mashed potatoes. Ha 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 ha. What a cute acolyte. Whoa. Okay, lots of spirit medium people. Greetings to all of you. Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale. Ah, she does have a... Not a... Oh, what is... A vest? No, not a vest. A vest-like thing. I don't know what it's called. But it's like only supposed to cover your shoulders and your head. And a staff. That's kind of the only difference. Well, I mean, there's more to it than that, but weirdness scale. Your outfit. Did you come here for the special course too? Ha ha ha. Unfortunately, no. Actually, I am. Ah! You're Pearl's mom. Wait, no. You're Miss Elise. Nim? Exnim? Douchenim? I don't know. Dunim. I'm gonna just omit the X. Yes, that's right. You know of me. My name is Pearl Faye. I am your biggest fan. Oh, who is she, Nick? Why would I know? See it now. Zavar, a fortune teller. I've got all your books, Miss Dunim. What a sweet little thing you want to say. Oh, and please call me Elise. Books. Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is? Well, I know now. An author? Maybe? Yes, and then an illustrator of picture books. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it. Uh-huh. Okay. What are they writing? What is... The writing on these sliding doors are instructions for spirit channeling. Kind of like how we scribbled math formulas on the bathroom walls, remember them. Said we couldn't go to the bathroom during tests, and I couldn't read these. Oh. Who scribbles math formulas on the bathroom walls? It's an altar. It's a little bit old, but someone does a good job taking care of it. Speaking of altars, I remember seeing one in Courage Village. I guess they really do have something to do with spiritual power after all. A Magatama. Laughably large Magatama. I can see Psyche locks with the tiny Magatama I've got. I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under his... It is true. A mirror? Oh wow. Stack of straw Zabuton cushions. I told me this type of Zabuton is called Enza. Zabuton. Zabuton. Zabuton is not a word. Flat floor cushion for sitting or kneeling. Not a word you see a lot. I mean, obviously, typically Asian culture, but interesting. Suppose if I'd never come here, I'd have missed out on all these new things. See? Same. There are straw Zabuton cushions arranged around the hibachi brazier. I haven't seen a layout like this since I saw this really old Japanese movie on TV. If it wasn't for the hibachi, they'd probably freeze to death. Okay. It's very cold in here, which is something to take note of. At least Dunin. I'm sorry I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. It's alright. I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children. And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified. It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that. You have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady. That is the vibe I'm getting from her, too. Reserved. Reserved sounds right. Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle. Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if it was alright to make it into a book. Wow, it must have been a really great story. Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick. Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say. An apprentice. He calls himself Larice. Larice Dunin. I don't think we've met. Why does Larice feel familiar? I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Larice's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support. Of course, Miss Elise. Anything for you. Ha ha ha. Why come here? Why did you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training? Ha ha. No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on. Wow! I can't wait to read it. Rose is completely taken. I wanted to do a book with more Japanese feel to it this time. So is that why you're dressed like you are? The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them. I say, she's a really sweet lady. Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed like a mountain. Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well. I want a staff like that. You like the crystal sphere? It's really amethyst, you know. Maybe I'll find one like that up here on this mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me. I have to find it for her. Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations. Wow! You mean you're cooking dinner tonight? That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl? Yes, yes, I want to help with whatever I can. Feels like she just won the lottery. Oh, I'll help too then. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. Huh? But... Oh yes. Please take this. I think it'll be of help to you. A map. Alright. Well, something tells me this is Eagle River. And yeah, that's the same map. Nah, fucking hell. Alright. So the previous case is making a lot more sense right now. It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? Nope. Certainly not. Right, well, the inner temple. There it is, on the other side of the bridge. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. Shows Hazakura Temple and the surrounding area. Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. Come on, Nick. Let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving. Alright. Actually, let me pull up a save. Because I am very low on health. Ba-da-da-do. She's gone. Alright. Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go? I guess she went to the inner temple. to go help that other nun out. Oh, right. I think her name is Iris. So Iris slash Dahlia, is she after the money still? Or why is this area important? Specifically. Enough to return it. The first time is whatever, but returning a second and a third time? Suspicious. Yeah, that was it. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. Uh-huh. Yep. Ah, fuck, it is, bro. Alright. Dusky Bridge. Heavenly Hall. A conveniently placed cell phone. Or, well, telephone. Dusky Bridge. Wow. Look at this broken down old bridge. I wouldn't say it's broken down. Yeah, and look at the big canyon below us. Hey, there's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing really fast. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm just not very good with heights. Oh, hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump! Might be just what you need to get over your fear of heights. Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, alright. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge. Can't argue there. It's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge. Well, it's practically the same thing. Anyway, the inner temple is just up ahead, right? So let's go and check it out. Why isn't there another way across? Oh, okay. Footprints. Heavenly Hall. Path off in a different direction than that of the main hall. The sign here is so old, the text seems to have vanished. The path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. Okay, I'll write wooden staircase on it then. Do you really think that is necessary? You'll have to be blind not to see the stairs. Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay? Graffiti is a crime, Maya. Uh-huh. Conveniently, not on the map. Conveniently not on the map. So, somewhere around here, or down in the canyon. Uh-huh. Interesting. Come on, Nick. Why don't you hop across the bridge? It'll be fun. I'm not so sure. Looks like a bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it. Okay, Nick. Let's try and find a cute, fluffy little bunny and test your theory. That right there sums up the fundamental difference between sane and insane. The mountain. Looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there. Guess that's where I'll be training tonight. You want to train with me, Nick? And do the special course? I think not. But it'd be so great if you had spiritual powers too. It would be. Really? I see dead people sounds more like cause for alarm to me. I mean, you already see dead people. Can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would ever use it? People who live here, I guess. Doubt they have any real phones here. Yeah, but it took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. It would have been smarter to build them to build the main hall here, don't you think? What? Are you sure we're channeling someone who makes logical sense? Just move the phone. Some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusty TT Bridge, huh? It says Dusky. Dusky Bridge, okay? I'm glad that the game jokes about also confusing it with Dusty, because I also have been wanting to say Dusty, but it's Dusky, because, you know. Come on, Nick, take a look at the bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be Dusty. This sign is obviously wrong, and I'm gonna fix it. Now give me a pencil, Nick. I look like a pencil holder to you. Alright. We head on through the bridge. Oh, other side of the bridge. Uh-huh. Flowers. Whoa. That bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. God damn. And at least half the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Geez, we had to cross back. Not to mention, the last part only had like one board left on it. Well, what's wrong with you? Your face is all green. Can you not pick on me for a second? Still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised too. Whoa. Okay. Yikes. The temple is in bad shape. Looks like I could collapse at any time. I guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're going to train tonight? That has to be it. This is kinda creepy around here. Like a ghost might jump out at you or something. Weird medium afraid of ghosts. Isn't it ironic? Okay. There's a whole lot on the bridge. Or how much you pay me. I don't want to cross that bridge again. And nowhere, isn't it? No one is offering you any money. It's because no reasonable person would call that pile of popsicle sticks a bridge. The latter half of it was nothing more than a few planks of wood and some string. Hey, if you want to get back, you've got no choice but to cross it again, you know. Maybe I'll just stay. I've always dreamed of living in a little shack in the woods. Wow, you really are scared, aren't you? Damn straight. Wait, there's a giant robot buried in the snow. Oh, there's something buried in the snow, alright. I think it's an incinerator, which has potential to be important. Oh, but you've got to admit, it looks like a lot like a robot. Sure. Anyway, I don't think it gets used much. Looking pretty rusty. Hey, Nick. Do you think this giant robo-incinerator can walk? I told you, it's not a robot, and it's not especially big either. Ah, you and your imagination. I thought it'd be a real need if you had to beat it to advance. Fight between a lawyer and an overgrown furnace. Who'd ever pay to see that? Me. Oh wow, look at these neat Buddha statues. Maybe I'll take one home with me. I have a feeling something might change with those. There are so many. They wouldn't notice if I just took one. You kidding? Of course they'll notice. What are you going to do with one of those anyway? Put it in the office, of course. We can trade that wooden statue in the office reception area for one of these. You know, come to think of it, where did that wooden statue come from anyway? Isn't it the Grossberg wooden statue? Ah, okay. Looks like this bridge is suspended by 4 of these wires. They're really thin. Shouldn't they be just a little thicker? Oh, stop it. You're such a worry, weren't Nick? If the bridge were really going to collapse, I'm pretty sure the boards would break before these wires ever did. What's wrong? You're turning into an overripe avocado again. Nothing currently with these plants. The pathway's good. Slide to the right. Nice little river passage. Looks like there's something written on it. I can't read it. If I had to take a good guess, I'd say it says Inner Temple. What's the point of a sign if you can't read it? Must be tough for a mailman who's delivering here. Guess the sign is a good indication of how long this place has been here. Very fair. So that's the Inner Temple. Up ahead, huh? It looks kind of run down. Well, it wouldn't be very temple-like if it was all bright and shiny. So you're training here tonight, huh? Yep. Then everyone will see my spiritual powers. Uh, Sounds like your stomach wants to show its digestive powers instead. I wonder if that roast is ready yet. Uh-huh. And a side gate with a sign. Hey, a half-open gate. That's practically a welcoming mat. Yeah, except the sign on here says no entry. Nick, rules are made to be broken. That's one of my rules. You expect a lawyer to go along with that? Oh, come on. You're such an old lady sometimes. Let's just go. Don't blame it on me when Sister Bikini puts a curse on you. Now you've got me scared. Let's just forget about it, okay? Uh-huh. Also, the court record, huh? Good dope. Shrouded in mystery. He knows me somehow. I mean, I guess so. She's 48. Ho, 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 ho. Hardy, motherly head nun of the Hazakura Temple. That's why it's like, I kind of wanted to give her granny voice, but she's not, it doesn't seem like she's that old. Channeling Dojo, deep in the mountains. Elise Dunim. Kind-eyed author and illustrator of picture books. Pearl is a huge fan. Alright. Training hall. Whoa. That is, strange. Like in the side of a mountain, it barely fits together. Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny, freezing cold room. So this is where you'll be both be training, huh? Huh? What do you mean both? I'm the only one. Really? But I thought Pearlie's just a little kid. She can handle this kind of intense training. So says the girl who can I can barely hear over her teeth chattering. Anyway, the real training room must be behind the door over there. Yep. Definitely getting the feeling it's back there. Even I can sense there's something supernatural about the cavern behind that door. Okay. Oh, there's Iris. Excuse me, but who are you? Come on. You don't have to admit it that much. You're... Hi there. We're just looking around since we were going to be staying here tonight. Fuck, it is her, bro. Why's our hair different? Is something wrong? Or no, it's nothing. I wonder why she's spaced out like that. Don't you, Nick? You say something, Maya? Not you too, Nick. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. Interesting. You haven't murdered anybody yet. I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some chores to attend to. Nick, is it love at first sight? She sure is beautiful. And a bit spacey, I guess. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Nick? That girl. It can't be, can it? The past becomes the present. Alright. Look at this antique dresser. I wonder if there's anything valuable inside. Let's have a look. Nothing. Just a bunch of clothes. Hey, Nick. Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. Oh, about Iris, I bet. Looks like you've been bitten by the love bug, Nick. Hmm. Pearls. There are a bunch of musty blankets and bedding sets piled up in here. I wonder what they're even here in the first place. It's because all spiritual training is done under supervision of a nun. Wonder Sister Bikini is planning to sleep in here while I train. If they sleep, what's the point of having them here in the first place? There's a very reasonable reason for it. No clues. Oh. Okay. Ah! What is it? Why did you scream like that? The scroll. It's of my mother. It, it's my mother. Hey, you called it. What? Oh. It's Misty Faye, the master of the Kurain School of Channel. Are you sure? Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition. So that's what the mark means. Uh-huh. Magatama. With 6 trailing tails? I don't know. 6 dots. What is it? Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. And I can't even recognize her face. Maya. Chose Misty Faye, master of the Kurain technique. So the actual training room must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like. Phooey. It's locked. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me? I can't. Been kind of in a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Zavai! I know what it is. IRIS. Ha 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 ha. Iris and Nick sitting in a tree. KIS. Alright. Dang. It's not that old. That crest, that's some sort of connection with the Fae family. I think it does, actually. Supposedly, it was founded by a branch family member of the Kurain. But ask Bikini in more detail when I get the chance about Maya and the Fae family in general. Alright. Looks like we are moving onward. I wonder if this is a situation where somebody's channeling Dahlia, but Dahlia took over, question mark, or something like that. And if Missy Faye is the one, is the host. Possibly, question mark. But we'll have to find out. Dusky Bridge. Phew. Managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling alright? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Miss Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet. Huh? Oh, sorry. Hey, you! Wait up! Think he's yelling at us? He must be. There's no one else around. You mind moving? Standing right in my way. Laurice! Laurice, no way. God damn it, Larry. Hey, I know you. You're... Whoa, sorry. Gotta run. See ya. Hey, wait a minute. Hmm? Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Larice Dunim. I'm Larice Dunim. Liar, you're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the Butts. Shut up. I'm Larice. And I'm here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge. So it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else. Larice, dude, alright. I see you. Larice Dunim. So what are you doing with the last name Dunim? Well, I just wanted to start over again with a clean slate. Clean slate? You remember, don't you? Last time? The mask-to-mask case. After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butts. And that's when I came across it. The Book of Destiny. Book of Destiny? Do you mean The Magic Bottle by Elise Dunin? So beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved. Maybe I should buy a copy of the Magic Bottle. Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really want to get that book now, too. Aha, Elise Dunin. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. I'd follow her anywhere. Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady. You see? Here's a photo I took of her in secret. Whoa. The magic bottle. I wonder if she's a channeled person too. Those are questions that wow, that's a beautiful photo. You want a copy, don't you? You want a copy, don't you? It's okay. I just happen to have made extra prints. Photo of Elise. Okay. Taken by our only pupil, Larice Dunin. A magic bottle, for sure. What's the castle in the background? Castle in the background. Castle in the background. Interesting. Oh, I can't even present anything. Okay. Wait. Oh, man. Hey, I know I may not look it, but I'm an artist. I refuse to look at anything that doesn't have a radiant or beautiful motif. Picky, aren't you? Hey. Alright, fine. Picture books. Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So tell the truth, you must have some kind of ulterior motive. What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women. Talk about a bad case of denial. Anyway, oh, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't only about technical skill, you know. It's also something about having a pure heart. And that's why I'm asking. Can you draw well enough to make a whole book? Now that you mention it, I wonder. Looks like you still have some doubt in your heart. It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Something inside me just ended, and something else began. Oh, Larry. Sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Dunin. No, you're wrong. It's not her. It's the other girl. Other girl? Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. Me too. Right. Does it happen to be Iris? Ooh, yeah. My little Iris. Alright, god damn it. She's really pretty. This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. Wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her. Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a sec. Didn't you say you were swearing off women? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have, basically, but Iris is different. I feel like I still have one chance left at a dream. This guy will never shade. Everyone. Hey, Pearly. Dinner preparations are complete. Please come quickly to the main hall. Alright. I can't wait to dig in, Pearly. I'm going to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is going to be training. Alright. We're all set up. But what's gonna happen? Oh, first dinner, I guess. With everybody. Boy, am I stuffed. You sure it's alright to eat that much before your training? Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance. Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk. Ha ha ha. No pain, no gain, I guess. I'm still worried about you. Well. Let's not dilly-dally shilly-shally. You must get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya. Oh man, there's so many woman voices, I'm gonna be really bad at them. Alright, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Iris, please ring the bell at 10 for lights out, alright? Oh, thank you. Hello, I'm Azrin, streaming Phoenix Wright, the final case of Trials and Tribulation, and thanks for the raid. I think I saw you stream it too, so... Or, you're on a different game. I think the, what's it called? The past one, or whatever that is. How's that going? Yeah. I'll get there eventually. Gotta do them in order though, you know. Oh, that's nice. I've been having a blast with these. And hopefully we get through this. And then after you. Yo, thanks for the follow. Yo, that's 10. Scenario, you're the 10th. Insane. And then, after you ring the bell... Damn, all these sound effects. After you ring the bell, I want you to come and join us at the training hall. I understand, Sister Bikini. There's some suspicious stuff going on, though, with Iris/Dahlia. But this is a setup, so we'll have to see who gets murdered. Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight. Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight? Well, if you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together. Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? I'd love to. Pearls is absolutely smitten with Miss Dunim. Alright. So, Larry, what are you going to do? Huh? Me? Well, I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand it cold at night. Okay. Shall we hear you there? Something tells me he's gonna get up to something, which will play a part later. Miss Elise, so for example, how do you read this? It says, gravely. That's kind of a tough word. Oh, okay. And what about this word? Pearl's reading. That's another tough one. It says roast. Gravely roast? What kind of book is she reading anyway? Bravely roast, huh? Well, I'm going to wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise. Earl's working hard. Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. Alright, murder time. Maybe. Whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why can't the nearest bathroom be just a little closer to my room? Mr. Wright. Yeah! Elise, huh? Oh. Ah, Miss Dunim. Are you going to use the bathroom now? Oh. No. But have you seen Pearl? Right. Well, no. Not since after dinner. Thought she said she was going to go to your room. Is it a Pearl kidnapping? First Maya, now Pearl? Alright. I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to look for her. Excuse me. Alright. Woman as mysterious as origin of her last name. It is true, but everybody has weird names in this, so... The really mysterious one here is Iris. Oh. Ah, Sister Iris. Good evening. Really mysterious one is this girl. Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright? I can't let this chance pass me by. Should try to talk to her and maybe get some answers. It's the same hairstyle and everything. Oh, man. My question is, though, is this a spirit medium thing? Where somebody's channeling her? And is she dead or whatever? But I don't know. Alright. Let me save. Iris. Your sister Iris, right? Oh. Blushing, too. What the hell? This is a Dahlia Hawthorne. Yes. So, when did you come to Hazakura Temple? I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home. Okay. So you've never left. Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini, I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were. Ah, I see, but didn't you go to college? And maybe enroll in University Literature Department? No. I never had any interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need. I see. But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone, too. That's not exactly worth bragging about. I don't see any psychic. That is true. She is not currently lying to us. Fuck. So, I guess that means she's not lying. Please, don't stare at me like that. Aha. Something's gonna happen. What kind of place is this anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power or something like that. It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you. Well, I have to admit, it is a whole different world up here. One you're kind of familiar with, Phoenix Wright. I'm glad to hear you say that. Huh? Talking with dead people. What does it help anyway? I hate it. Really? So then why stay at a place like this? Ah! Is something wrong? I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out. Okay. Her reactions are very different. But she did recognize us when we first saw her. Or I think she recognized us. It's almost 10 p.m., huh? Alright. Mr. Wright. Yes? If it's alright with you, I'd like you to have this. This is your hood. It has the power to protect you from evil spirits. Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too. I pray for your safety of this dark, cold night. Magical hood, okay. Was that a well-intentioned thing, or is she dumping poison on me again? I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night. Wait a minute, Sister Iris. Yes? It's this surprised reaction that's... This isn't a Dahlia Hawthorne reaction. Just now. You called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you. That's... Sister Iris, please, tell me the truth. You and I, have we ever met before? Damn, that's a lot of logs, too. Iris. Oh, it's almost 10. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow. I hope so. Is she gonna get murdered? Nah. That'd be interesting. The Psyche Locked get murdered? 3 bells for nighttime. So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk to her again tomorrow. What the? That blood-curdling scream came from the court. Elise dies. We didn't get to see this. It is Elise that dies, okay. That scream, I'm sure it came from around here. Ah! Somebody's there. On top of the ground. On the ground. Miss Dunim! I just stepped on something. Hey! Don't step on my tummy like that. What are you doing lying in the snow? I was passed out. What do you think? So that blood-curdling scream was... Forget about it! Hurry up and call the police! Is there even a phone in the main hall? No, but you still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right? I didn't bring it with me. Oh, you're useless. I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. Got no choice. You have to use the public phone on Dusky Bridge. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Run as fast as you can. Yes, ma'am. If you don't hurry, Iris will. Iris will. Okay. It's further than I thought. The bridge is just up. How long did that take you? Oh wait, I didn't read the timestamp. Fuck. Bridge is just up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened too. Ah! Oh shit. Dusky Bridge is burning down? What the heck happened? What are you doing here? Ah! Huh? What is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry, it's Larry's. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm going to the inner temple. Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple. What? The murder might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe. Look at him, braving his fears for Maya. But please, call the police. I've got to go. Get out of my way, Larry. It's too dangerous! Nick, wait! I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Ah, no! I fucking fall in the ocean? Weakened even more by fire, the rickety old bridge plank snapped and gave way. As soon as I swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me, a final, terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. Alright, there's our setup. Unim, dead. Pearly, missing. The bridge burned down. Iris, suspicious. Oh man, there's so much. I have a feeling the running to the phone is gonna play a part. Larry at the bridge. Where's Maya? Probably in the cave. Who is attending to Iris? Hmm. Lots of questions, lots of questions. Oh. Who's this? Iris? Or Maya? Who could that be at this time of night? Yes. Edgeworth speaking. Edgy, get up. It's an emergency. Huh? Larry. You know what time it is? It's not Larry, it's Larice. Larice Dunit. This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over. Wait. Don't hang up. It's an emergency, dude. It's Nick. He took a really nasty spill. Oh well, it wouldn't be the first time, so I'm not joking. His life is in danger. What? What happened? Tell me. Talk about a guy with bad luck. He may already be dead. Anyway, you gotta come back. You're the only one that can help. My Iris. My beautiful Iris. She needs some help. Alright. I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm at the detention center. Please, hurry! Are we playing as Edgeworth, bro? It's been 1 year since I left that country. Thought I wouldn't have seen him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion. As if I expected anything to change. Is it Phoenix Wright? In detention? You're late, Edgy. What took you so long? I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come here as quickly as I could. Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, listen up. Something happened to my Elise, and Nikis, and Maya, and Iris's king, huh? Say something, Edgy. Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. He's alive, but he's in the hospital. I believe I had a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author, Miss Elise Dunit. She was found by Wright in the head. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Ah. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says that he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest. Yeah, that's right. You got it, pal. I mean, but they arrested her. My sweet little Iris. And here I was, convinced he was the one that police had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for. What are you talking about? They're things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. The Magatama. This is a first. He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. The other couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is, could he? Edgeworth is so back. Fuck. That was my last stream title. I should have left it at that. Fuck. I'm begging you. Iris's trial starts tomorrow. With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left. You're the only one that can represent her. What did you just say? You know, represent, defend. What were you expecting? Why do you think I called you here anyway, dude? I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who... Don't talk to me like a kid. I graduated junior high, you know. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell. But I heard a paper badge. Had no problem bullying an entire court before. Ugh. How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay? Please, Edgy. Do it for me. At least listen to her. Listen to Iris's side of the story. So Wright wasn't joking when he said he gave me this badge after all. Thank you for coming. My name is Iris. Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder. Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Larry said that he might even die. Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron. How could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed. Thank goodness. She actually smitten with Mr. Wright? Look, either she's playing the suck up, I want to say gold digger, but not gold digger. Like playing you emotionally, or this is real. I don't know. But he's caught some kind of nasty cold. Cold? He's running high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. I must be imagining things. This woman. I feel like I've met her before. Dude, the song too? Fuck. That somber, sad song? Oh man. Well, something really bad just happened and you feel it with this song. This is so good. Can't believe we get to beat Edgeworth though. The camera is glaring at me. If something glares at you, it's only polite to return the favor, is what I was taught. Is something bothering you? Oh, excuse me. The guard is glaring at me. Edgeworth? Someone glares. Edgeworth doesn't like being looked at. Huh? Interesting. What do we have in the court record is a mildly important thing. Received from Wright. He wasn't serious when he gave this to me, was he? Received from Wright. Something about reading people's hearts. What utter nonsense. Uh-huh. Lights out. Yep. Oh, that was updated. The bridge is completely destroyed. Good to know. And so happens one of the supporting pillars, or ley line things. Okay. An occult magazine. Dude, having a song like this come in is fucking fantastic. Audio choreography. I don't know. Composition, musical composition. My friend since grade school fell from Dusky Bridge and is currently hospitalized. Homicide. I want to see his reaction to Gumshoe. My friend since grade school. I don't remember how we became friends though. The victim. The defendant. It's okay. Iris. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something, if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before. It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple. Hazakura Temple? What's that? It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power. Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well? No. I don't have any spiritual power. I don't need them. Interesting. She doesn't need them. In that case, what are you doing at that temple then? I've committed some sins. Sins that I need to pay for. Ah. Going for the reformed route, huh? Interesting. That's why I'm there. And why I continue to train, to purify my soul. Huh. I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime. Alright. I helped to clean up after dinner, then went back to my room at 8 o'clock. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10. Bell. You ring it at the same time each night. I see. And then... And then... I was told to go to the training hall, but... I went back to my room and stayed there. Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to? I was frightened. Frightened. So I just stayed in my room and meditated. Until the murder happened. There's more to her story. Just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. Yeah, I would think so as well. Frightened. You were asked to go to the training hall the night of the murder. Yes. However, you didn't go. As you say, you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of? What in the world? What in the world? Is there something wrong? I'm sorry. It's nothing. It looks like she's not aware of them herself. These might be what Wright was talking about. The psychologs. I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something. Any idea? So, do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night? I think it was a result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed. Ah, spiritual power. Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example. Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power. Yes, I understand. Most people don't. And I am certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Dunin? No, I'm not the one who took her life. She wasn't lying about that. Those psycho-lock things aren't appearing. Suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying. Heh. Such a tool as this. No wonder he's fooled me. Well, what's wrong? I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that it's about all you can do for me. Tell me. Thank you very much for listening to my story. I visited right at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you. Me? Yes, at the trial tomorrow. He asked me to defend you. If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my fate into your capable hands. But before that, I have one question. Yes. Do you know Wright? Why would you ask that? Whenever you came up in our conversation, you would begin to act a little strange. Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you? He is a very dear and indispensable friend. Edgeworth, after my heart, not like this. It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him. You deceived him. I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth. Learning the truth of what? That means the tutorial case, there was more to the tutorial case. Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition. All right, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise. Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. Everything in his power. That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene. Uh-huh. Very interesting. Edgeworth theme? Alright, I'm here for it. Who is the woman on the singing scroll? Well, where's Maya and Hurley? Well, I don't know the details, but I've heard she's the master of the Korean channeling technique. Master? Yes, Mystic Misty. She was a great spirit medium, and that's what I've heard. I also heard that she went missing over 15 years ago. Spirit mediums. There's no such thing anyway. Mr. Edgeworth. I know all about them. They're nothing but frauds. Doesn't know anything about it, of course. The DL6. But there was a time, 17 years ago, when I met the master myself. It's called a demon warding hat. I gave that to Mr. Wright last night. He was wearing this when I saw him at the hospital today. It's an important item for protecting acolytes from evil spirits. If it's so important, then why did you give it to him? Last night, I felt something. I felt that something terrible was about to happen. I didn't want Mr. Wright to fall into its grasp. Well, he wound up falling into something much deeper and cooler. Probably shouldn't say that out loud. Thank God for inner monologues. Thank God for inner monologues. Hazakura Temple. I don't leave the temple grounds very often, so I don't know very much about the outside world. I was against the idea of our temple appearing in that magazine. I was afraid that this type of tragedy might occur. In that case, why did you allow them to run an article about it? It was Sister Bikini. She's actually rather fond of attention. Surprisingly so. She certainly does look rather happy in this photo. That's Mystic Elise. She's a picture book artist. So I've heard. Does she come to Hazakura Temple often? No, this was her first time. It's just that he was very important visitor. Is that so? Yes, Sister Bikini told me. Be certain not to offend her. The victim, Miss Elise Dunit. The prosecutor's office still doesn't have much information about her, it seems. Phoenix Wright. Mr. Wright, how bad is his cold? Well, his fever is very high, and as a result, he's rather confused. He's worried about Maya. He's worried about Maya, who is still trapped in the inner temple. And he's quite worried about you as well, it seems. Really? Yes, naturally. Once he recovers, I'll pass the baton back to him. No, don't. I'm sure that Mr. Wright wouldn't want that. He wouldn't want to defend me. Redemption arc is the angle they are presenting. Ew. Is this gonna be like the last case where it's a reversal and it's really is her, or is it actually a redemption arc? I think they're gonna go for the redemption arc. I'm sorry. Oh. Larice. Oh. That's Mr. Larice. I'm sorry. Who did you say that was? Larice Dunit is Mystic Elise's apprentice, I think. Alright. Now, who exactly is this guy? He's a very sincere, hardworking man. Did I say something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Excuse me, I was temporarily lost for words. Take a trip. Come home. Be thrust suddenly into bizarre world. Larry Butts, being productive. That's Miss... There, we got that. Oh. What do you have to say about yourself? I want to know about me. There's not much to tell, I'm afraid. Just let me get one thing straight. You were raised at Hazakura Temple, correct? Yeah, somehow you seem to know right. So you two must have crossed paths somewhere. No, Mr. Edgeworth. Whoever it was, it couldn't have been me. What's that supposed to mean? It couldn't have been her. I think it is a spirit medium thing. I don't know though. Lots of unanswered questions for sure right now. I definitely don't think we have the thing for, what's it called, the Magatana yet. But we'll attempt it.
Take that!
Take that! His voice changed. That's right. Since I had been handed this case, it is my duty to dig all the answers. Understand? Yes, sir. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now, is it really true that you didn't go to the inner temple last night? Yes, I swear. I already told you that. Yes. You said you didn't go because you were frightened. That's right. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? Well, I'll have to come back to that. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da. Suspension bridge closed off, huh? Lots of footprints. Boarded over. The bridge is out. Maya is trapped. Apparently. It sure is cold, alright. So this is it. Dusky Bridge. Oh, wow. It's you, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, wow. It's you, Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see. It's been almost about a year? Or has it been longer? It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you were shuffling around up here. Oh, ouch. And there's the sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess. You were transferred by HR to the local precinct. A wise decision. A vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, he's impossible to get rid of. That's the reason behind the name? God damn it. Of course, it's for Edgeworth. I'm supposed to report the details of the crime, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Gumshoe, reporting for duty. Great. Thank you, Detective. I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you. Prosecutor Godot. Aha! There's a little shack down that way called Heavenly Hall. A shack. It's a little run-down doghouse for losers that can't bear the freezing drafts of winter. Kinda reminds me of my apartment, sir. The name Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace. Giving a hovel a great name is a crime itself. I'd call it false advertising. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles. That's not such a great name, if you ask me. Well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir. Calling them out like that, Edgeworth. Come on. So, this is the bridge Wright tried to cross. Pretty reckless, if you ask me. I'm amazed he survived the fall from up here. Yeah, He's one lucky guy, sir. Now I see how he manages to win his cases in court. Blind luck. I think dumb luck suits Wright just a bit better. Ha 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 ha, dumb luck. Hey, it's a public phone. I don't see a lot of these anymore. That's true. Since we've got one here, why don't we take a photo as a memento? Well, sure. Well, why not? Oh, darn it. I don't have a camera with me. I'm gonna go buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir. What's so special about public phones? And why is he so fascinated by them? I wanted to talk to him, bro. That's all. Some letters are wildly engraved into a roughly cut board. I wouldn't say wildly, but also that's a translation thing where it probably looked a lot better in Japanese, but in this it literally looks like they printed out fucking word for they just put this font on there instead of redoing the art. Dusky Bridge. It certainly is an appropriate name. You need to get some glasses, Mr. Edgeworth. That sign says Dusty Bridge. I can see how you read it wrong, though, sir. You're the one who needs glasses, detective. Try reading it one more time. You're right. It's Dusky Bridge after all. I guess whoever wrote it made a mistake. There we go. What do you got for me, Gumshoe? What happened? I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple. Well, simple is as simple does, as they say. Oh, you've got no idea how much I've missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, that bikini lady. Bikini lady. Here, on this freezing cold mountain. Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. I may have to talk to this bikini lady, I mean decisive witness myself. Alright. So this is the bridge that Wright fell through. Yup. I can't imagine being that reckless myself. That was an insane play by Wright. Running onto a burning bridge? Look before you cross, is how it goes, right? Or was that leap? And is there something on the other side? Yup. Some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple, doing some training, and now they're stuck there. Yes, I've heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Huh. Oh no. Her again? Anyway, the air's really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir. She'll be alright in this cold. She might die from starvation. Without burgers on the hour, she's gonna die. So, how did this bridge burn down anyway? We're almost 100% sure it was lightning, sir. Lightning? Okay. Interesting. Telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning. Yup. Last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. But, according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. Aha! Regional weather report. Alright. I see. This is a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge. Oh, that? You got that information from the witness's testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge. Who is this witness? Sorry. I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir. Eagle Mountain weather data, February 7th. Snow with occasional lightning strikes. Very odd weather pattern. 7 to approximately 10:50 p.m. 10 to approximately 11. Struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. Around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. Okay. So, who is this Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him. Hey, yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy. He's not a rookie, though. What kind of man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good. If he's so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case? You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it. You know who? Phoenix Wright, of course. So Godot wants revenge on her. For some reason, Godot has really got it in for Mr. Wright. Oh. Yeah, he seems to have some kind of grudge. And what would be the cause of this grudge? I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something. None of this is making any sense. I'd better look into this Godot myself. Aha! What do you have? Huh? What's that thing you're doing on your lapel, Mr. Edgeworth? Is it really that odd? You bet it is, sir. A prosecutor wearing a defense attorney's badge. That's like a detective with a license to kill. Does this little thing hold that ominous of a meaning? Have you ever seen this thing before? Hey, thanks a lot. I was getting kinda hungry. What are you doing, detective? Ah! I thought it was some kind of candy that would fill me up, sir. Lately, I've been feeling so hungry all the time. Maybe his salary hasn't been cut. Just a little too much. He's been on instant noodle diets for how long? Like the entire game? And he puts in good work every time. Interesting. Look, I'm just your everyday simple detective, sir. Don't ask me such tough questions, okay? That's not something to be proud of, detective. Gumshoe's voice changed again. I'm sorry, but that's how it's gonna be. Oh. There's a lot we don't know about this victim. We don't know her real name. She's not Lise Dunim. It's a fucking pen name, just like Larice Dunim is. God damn it. Her background? We don't know anything, really. That's rather odd. If she was trying to hide her identity, why would she become an author? I'll bet it was just one of those things, you know. She probably never expected to get so popular. Honestly, probably quite true. Look. I'm repeating myself. Whenever something happens, this guy always shows up like he hasn't got a care. In fact, you know what? Every time he shows up, I always wonder the same thing. Maybe somehow he's actually the cause of all these incidents. That would be absolutely wild. I wonder if Gumshoe has realized it yet. We could say the exact same thing about him. That is true! Gumshoe's on every case. That would be a wild thing to happen, though. Your face is more drawn out than the last time I saw you over a year ago. Oh, really? I thought so. No, wait. It's not so much drawn out as weary and tired. Or maybe just plain old thin. I thought that too, sir.
My salary has been kinda on the low end. So yeah, my food options have been kinda non-existent. Off-brand chicken soup, off-brand spaghetti, off-brand bread, that sort of stuff. I thought you were really into instant noodles last year. I got really sick of that stuff after a while, sir. That's fair. He's supposed to be Miss Elise Dunim's apprentice, or something. I see. Yeah, you drew a nice portrait of me. That's nice. But he made me pay him 50 cents for it. I'm sorry about that. You don't seem very interested in him, Mr. Edgeworth. I really don't want to talk about him, that's why. We went through this. Iris. I feel like I've seen this girl somewhere before. She wasn't from a prior case, was she? Nope, can't be. We did a database search with her fingerprints and came up with nothing. I see. That lends to it being the spirit medium thing I was saying. Interesting. I just can't shake this nagging feeling. Well, everyone knows that you are quite popular with the ladies, sir. Maybe she's an old girlfriend that you sent to Dumpsville when you were younger. Detective? Where did you hear such nonsense from? I didn't hear from anyone. It's just sort of how I imagine you to be, sir. Do I really inspire this sort of frothing desire from the female masses? Edgeworth's the unknown playboy. I mean, you see how he looked young. I can understand. I usually hear about promising young prosecutor candidates while they're still in school, but I've never heard of this person. I gotta admit, he's puzzling, alright. He just appeared one day, big mug of steaming coffee in his hand. Is Edgeworth gonna get a cup of coffee to the face? Please. He sounds like an interesting man. Yeah, the whole prosecutor's office is really into double espresso macchiatos lately. Hell yeah. The coffee brings you. The man brings the coffee. Alright. Main gate. Yo, Edgy! What took you so long? I'm so cold my brain's turning into sherbet. I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country. What do you mean? Wright is going to be fun, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, wait a sec, hold it. Objection! What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another. What kind of lame excuse is that? Can you call yourself a defense attorney? Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney. Just sounds plain old weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to play anymore. Dude, Edgy. I don't see you for a couple of years and your heart turns to sherbet? I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold here. Iris didn't murder her. Someone else did, dude. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one. Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocent. At least, until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. The gate. This gate looks quite old, strong enough to resist the weight of time. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. You got a real flair for words, sir. I've always appreciated this kind of old, timeless elegance. That's exactly how I feel too. Take this coat, for example. Like a fine wine, it gets better with age. Even fine wine turns to vinegar and begins to stink at some point. I suggest you wash that atrocious rag you call a coat, Detective. I wonder what the words say. If I was knowledgeable, I could look it up. I could probably look it up, but I don't know. I see a small bell tower from here. Hey, that just reminded me. There's something I've always wondered about. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. We call a person who tells a lie a liar, right? So why don't we call the person who rings a bell a beller? Or truer, for a guy who tells the truth. Oh man, I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight. I had no idea he was such a deep thinker. Did that get used overnight? I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountain. Say, this just gave me a great idea. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind. I've got an idea for a brand new invention. It might even make me rich. An invention. Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. I'll call it a snow car. What do you think, sir? Would you go for a ride on something like that? Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides. That must be the main hall back there. A brilliant deduction, sir. Are you trying to flatter me, Detective Gumshoe? A brilliant use of suspense to build the tension, sir. According to Wright, the head nun has something important to say. I can't miss the opportunity to speak with her. What about Larry? Iris. Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? How old is she? 25. You know, I respect it. Go at it, bro. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? Oh, what's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent? Come on, man. A girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer. I was right after all. I should never have come back. No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time. Honest. If I had a penny for every time you said that. To be fair, I'm not quite sure. It's just that... well, Iris is a delicate flower, dude. Can't force things too much. You know what I mean? Huh. I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. Oh, forget it. I didn't say anything. Huh? With his monkey smile. Larry, what were you, where were you, and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry. What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it? What? Get lost. Go back to your charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep. And I hope your plane crashes and you die. I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, what were you, where were you, and what were you doing? I knew it. It was suspicious as fuck. He was gonna be somewhere. As I suspected, Psycho Locks. I'm sorry, man. You know me, I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude. Alright. Let's move on for now. We'll come back to that. February 8th. Hazakura Temple. Whew. Hey, hello there. So, how are you feeling? Alright, I suppose. Huh? Who is this? Hi. My name is Miles Edgeman. My. A handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just... Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini. Oh, well, you have found her. Now, what can I do for you? I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis. Ha ha ha. If you ask nicely, I might give you a peek, big boy. Wah ha ha ho ho ho.
Mr. Edgeworth, this is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness.
Well, why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps getting cut.
My stomach is already growling in protest, sir.
So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first, I want to hear what you know. Aha.
There's flowing script written everywhere on the walls. Man, I bet you'd have an awful nightmare if you tried to sleep in here.
This is our main hall, so it's protected by a variety of magic spells and charms. They're all designed to prevent evil forces from entering.
So if I slept here, would the Oogie Woogie Boogeyman wouldn't hurt me down for eternity? Alright.
Does this guy think anything other than eating and sleeping?
That's a note.
Hey, maybe we talk to her first, huh? The night of the crime. First, I'd like to ask you about last night. Well, last night we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple. She must be talking about mine. Approximately what time was that? I suppose it was around 9 when we left. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch.
So why were you back at the main hall?
That's a contradiction already.
Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting.
Detective, this is no time for flattery.
Sorry.
Sometime around 11, you witnessed the incident in the courtroom. But your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here? Hmm? Well, you're staring at me. I'm starting to get goosebumps. Ha ha ha. I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason. Edgeworth and the old ladies.
Ho ho! You get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? What you saw.
Alright then. I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the court. It must have been past 11. Ah, no. I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart.
Hey, calm down, lady. Let go my tie.
Okay. Interesting. Almost clearly not Dahlia. Iris. If this image is true. Interesting. I feel like that's a weird way to get stabbed. Her position is weird, I feel like. I don't know. I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other was stabbing her from the back with a sword. Did you see this criminal with your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris. It was Iris. You must have been quite shocked. Of course she was. Try putting yourself in her shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Wright smack in the middle of a courtroom. And I happened to witness it from the witness stand, sir. I'd be pretty shocked too. I'd like to see that happen. I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out. Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural. Supernatural, one might say? Does that mean it's a spirit related, or is Iris just a psycho? Unnatural. The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I wonder what she means by that. I return. As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct? Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back. A bad lower back. Yes, it's especially bad in the winter. So bad I can't even lift a bucket. You remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall. So you left the disciple all alone. Don't be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out. Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So, did this head nun actually see Iris then? I think I'd better try to get some more details. So who is this acolyte that was training at the inner temple? Her name is Maya Fey. She treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course. Special course? It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times. You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over at the inner temple, do you? No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night, we still hadn't started the training session itself. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, dear. There's one thing I forgot to tell you. Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of this. You know that small girl? I believe she is Mystic Maya's little sister. Maya has a little sister? Oh, you mean Little Pearl? That's Maya Fey's cousin. Little Pearl. I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we finished with dinner cleanup, but I hadn't seen her at all since last night. She's nowhere to be found. You mean she was with the victim? It's all my fault. It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back. A little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone. As I say, the plot thickens. Alright. Oh, it's warmed cat box. But where are the cats? It's called the hibachi. It's for heating the room. Oh, look at all these ancient straw frisbees. Those are a type of zabuton, cushion called Enza. Why are you giving me such a hard time, Mr. Edgeworth? Huh? Because learning something new might actually be a good thing for you, Detective. The shrines. It's an altar with a giant Magatama enshrined. There are a lot of candles lined up on it, too. You know, I haven't had a birthday party for myself in a while, pal. Maybe you should blow out those candles over there and make up for that. Mr. Edgeworth, would you mind singing happy birthday to me? Stop that. Cut that out. Don't blow out the candles. The altar candles. That thing sure casts a strong presence over the whole room. This is the Lesser Magatama. It's a precious heirloom containing a great many souls. Huh? This is lesser? What is the greater one like? The greater Magatama is displayed in the main room of the Fey Manor. We didn't see this. It was supposed to be shown at the Treasures of Kurain exhibit. but it was so large that they couldn't bring it through the doors. Aha! And our note. There are more Enza cushions in the corner of the room. And what's that white piece of paper sticking from the under the stack? Beats me. Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. Looks like an old manila envelope. Yeah. What is it, Detective? This could be it. An ultra important clue. A super special clue. I suppose I should read it myself then. Looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Unless you want your secret to be exposed. Sounds like a blackmail letter. Aha! She didn't even... Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra-important prosecutor. A super-duper prosecutor. Well, I suppose it takes a super-duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. Indeed it does. The court's record. Salutation here. Salutation. As a weird greeting, there is something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come, unless you want your secret to be exposed. Salutation here is a weird way. About this here. Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to much of the transient material realm. I guess you could call me an immaterial girl. I guess she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? The Magatama? That's one of the Fae Clan's very own Magatamas. That's a priceless treasure you've got there. Wow, I'm impressed, sir. You never fail to surprise me. Yes, you don't look it, but now I can see you're a real fan of the occult. Excuse me. Oh, of course this piece couldn't possibly be real, but to have such a nice replica. Clearly you are a big fan of the Kurain Tajutsu. Wow, I'm impressed, sir. You never fail to surprise me. I should have known better than to show this thing around. Huh? Ah! Well. Look what we've found. That's the master of the Kurain channeling technique, Mystic Misty Fae. Hey. It's been nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Apparently, she intended to pass on the master title to her daughter. Who is this daughter? Well, I myself am part of a branch family of the Fae Clan, but even I am not privy to the information concerning the main family. Really? Okay. Well. That's a demon warding hood. Acolytes are highly susceptible to possession by evil spirits, you know. That's why we always wear these for protection. Oh, I see. What are you waiting for? You won't get any protection just by holding it, you know. Put it on already. No, I can't. I was just... Ha 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 ho. It's like was just made for you, Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean by that, Detective? It looks absolutely marvelous. You've just got to keep it on for a while. Is this some sort of divine retribution? Nada. About this picture. Well, look at that. I look pretty. So S to the XE. XE? Sexy. Pretty sexy, don't you think? Yeah, absolutely. Up until recently, we've been avoiding exposure in such magazines. But this time we had our reasons. Is that so? For example, ha 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 ha. Well, why deny the world the sight of such a lovely face? Don't disagree with that, man. Oh, how could such a terrible thing have happened? It's all my fault. Well, come on, lady. I don't think you need to take... Quiet! What do you know anyway? Ouch! You're scary. With that stupid 5 o'clock shadow and that stupid old cloak of yours. It's too bad you weren't the one that disappeared. Why did she have to take it out on me? That is insane! What do you ever do? Her anger does seem a little manufactured. Uh-huh. About this here. Do you know anything about this old crumpled up letter? Is that addressed to Iris? Yep. It clearly says to Iris on it. I can't believe it. That girl doesn't have any secrets from me. Ah, so Sister Bikini didn't know anything about it. Okay. Phoenix Wright. And this man, his face betrays a life of suffering and great weariness of the world. A life of suffering? Yeah. Great weariness? Sure. But even so, I can't believe this guy actually jumped into the river. Think of all the fun things he might have enjoyed if he had just lived. Relentless spiritual training alone is no way to lead to a complete life, huh? Sounds like she's got some major regrets she's dealing with. Perhaps I should let Gumshoe explain Wright's situation for her. Hey, don't look at me like that. You do your own dirty work, sir. Alright, fine. Clueless. Maurice. This is Mystic Elise's apprentice, is it not? I think he might have a bit of a crush on her. Sweet boy at any rate. Huh? Oh, I don't blame him. Sister Bikini understands the temptation of young men. Sure. But I'm afraid it wouldn't be proper to abuse my position. I am a head nun, after all. But in return, I did allow him to draw a portrait of me. I pray it was a pose that maintained your modesty for everyone's sake. We went through her. Poor Edgeworth getting called out. You said you went with Maya to the training hall in the inner temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there? Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after ringing the bell, 10 p.m. bell, for lights out. So you're saying Iris came to the inner temple then? Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training. But that doesn't fit Iris's story at all. She said she never went to the inner temple. As they say, the plot thickens. So this is what she was afraid of. Her secret. I don't think she's anything I could do. Nope. That makes sense. And then, what about herself? It's all my fault. Me and my stupid back. Mystic Elise has been murdered, and an important acolyte is trapped. And a little girl has been lost. Yep. No, you really shouldn't be so negative. It creates bad karma. Quite right. I need to do some more training myself, I think. She's a very important visitor, you know, an honored acolyte. Honored? How so? The Fey name is synonymous with the Ku Rain channeling technique, and therefore she must be the spirit medium of great power indeed. Now that you mention it, 1 year ago, There was a case that was about the master of the Kurain channeling technique. Detective. I detest talk of supernatural dribble. I suppose now you'll say she has midichlorians. Ho ho! Ho ho ho! So it gives you the creeps, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? That's got nothing to do with it. What about Pearl? Oh, this poor girl. Where could she have gone? Well, we checked out her home and she's not there. And she's nowhere in the vicinity of the temple either. Which means there's only a few other possibilities as to where she could be. Ah, do you think maybe she fell off the bridge and was carried downstream? That's a wild accusation. Possible. But also depressing as fuck. Why do you have to be such a pessimist? Oh, why do you have to be such a pessimist, detective? Urgh. I was just trying to think like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Ironic. I became a pessimist only after I had the pleasure of working with you. Alright. I don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe we scared the poor kid away. His heart was shut tight with a number of psycho locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. I did realize I could go to the courtyard. Alright. Skiing equipment, snow shed, Hazakura Temple. And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. Thanks, detective. I'll just have a look around. Looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask just to be sure. Are you really gonna defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow? Hey, yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment. Well, in that case, I gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. He's uptight with Edgeworth. Don't worry about it, detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I will think most of it will flow out on its own. Huh? You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap. Hey, yes, you do that, detective. Just how much has your runny spout leaked over the years? Quite a bit. 'Cause that's my key witness. Let's examine. Okay, this is interesting. Does that mean something is missing? That imprint is interesting. A ladder. Where's the bell? Behind that, probably. It's interesting. Alright. It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night. There's something elegant about the light of the fire. And at the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight. Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill? How did you know? For Cooper Kane. There is an amethyst ball missing. What's this? What's this? It looks like a wizard's staff. That belongs to the victim, Miss Elise Dunin. There's nothing strange or magical about it, sir. Oh yeah, listen, this is just between us, okay, sir? Yes, what? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this. Alright. The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. You're a wizard, Gumshoe? That's it. That's what you wanted to tell me. That's it. Staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Just the victim, sir. Carried by Elise Dunin. When she was alive. Has her fingerprints on it. And missing a amethyst ball. Ah, I just love skiing. Really? You don't, seem like the type. Well, what about sleds? Sleds? Nah. They're a little too kiddie, you know? Messes with my hard-boiled image. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the world starting to go mad? The main gate must just be over that stone wall. Ah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. I did not admit to that. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words. Paucity? Lack of words? Paucity, huh? It's a good word. Paucity. The presence or of something only in small or insufficient quantities. Scarcity. Pretty good word. Paucity. Not one you see a lot of. Okay. Paucity of words. No. Okay. Oh. So this is a sword from the gold statue. So the sword from this gold statue is actually the murder weapon. It sure is. It's called the Shishishito, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir. There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood. Yup. It's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shishishito, too. Fingerprints. Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant. Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon? What's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Apparently, the apparent murder weapon has the victim's blood and the suspect's fingers on it. Now, we need an autopsy report. I'm suspicious of that because getting stabbed with that is unlikely, I feel like. But, we'll see. I think that's everything. We'll talk to Gumshoe now. The victim. The victim is a famous picture book author, Miss Elise Dunit. Her entire past, up until she won that writing award last year, is a total mystery, sir. It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that. The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. on February 7th, sir. Cause of death was blood loss, resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon. The murder weapon. The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. That's terrible. Yeah, but there's one strange thing. Yes. The victim's entire body was covered with bruises, sir. So a fight took out, or... what could that mean? Something we don't know about is... covered in bruises. Bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a 2-story building, sir. She fell from the river? A 2-story building. That would be about the same height. Oh, that would be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct? Hey, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. That just happens to be the room that Elise Dunim was staying in. Maybe she was pushed out from the window after she was stabbed by the sword. Possibly. Uh-huh. Stab in the back. Body fell 10 feet. After death. After death. Huh. So she was stabbed before she fell, and then she fell down to the ground. And then that's probably when Iris showed up. What happened? Now then, detective. Let's see if you can summarize what we've learned so far. Okay. Let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they finished dinner, she and Maya headed for the inner temple. Boo, 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 boo. Really walking, huh? At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. That's what is supposedly happening. When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple, sir. Alright, you did not need to play all of them. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall, sir. The inner temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. Inner temple. What is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training in? According to Bikini, sir, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of the Dusky Bridge. The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple? Nope, not a thing. Nothing. The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides, sir. In a way, it's kinda like a little island out there. So the only thing there is the inner temple. I hear it's not the kind of place a person could survive in. Please be alright, Maya. Look at that, he cares. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor? I'm pretty sure it's that Godot guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement. Is this a Franziska return? What do you mean? Why is he gone too? It's really weird, sir. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest. I intend to appear in court in the role of a defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if I came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. Yeah, I can see why. But I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is going to be that judge. Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. Another judge? We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all. Ah! It's a alternate judge, not the younger version of the judge. Gotcha. Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir? There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings to arrange for a prosecutor of my own choosing. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. Ah, okay. Oh, so I think I might have already told you this, but... Hey, that's amazing. How did you know that? So, what do you think? I'd make a really great one, don't you think? We just had this conversation a little while ago, Detective. It was worth asking again. Sword... I never heard of that one. You know what I think about sometimes? What kind of life would I have had if I hadn't joined the homicide division? So you think about that kind of thing too, huh? Of course I do. I think about it a lot, sir. Me as a traffic cop, me as a lieutenant officer, me as the Blue Badger. I guess he doesn't have any plans to leave the force. Look, I'm just your everyday, simple detective. No. He was gone, which is interesting. I wonder... No. Okay. I think, actually, if we go here... she's gonna be gone. No. Mr. Edgeworth. I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind. But I've already told you everything that Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything. Yes, thank you. Bum, bum, bum. The Inner Temple. Just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Dunim with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well. A clone? Not a clone. A body double. What? Is there two of them? Maybe? Wait. There is two of them. One of them's Pearl, though. Is one of them Pearl? Taken over by Dahlia? Maybe. I think one of them might be Pearl, actually. Ah, shit. Oh, well. When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini said she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night. But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night. There is a second. It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psycho locks. I'm pretty sure we can psycho lock her.
Take that!
Take that! I was frightened. Since I had been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers. Understand? Yes, sir. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committing to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the Inner Temple last night? Yes, I swear. I already told you that. Yes. You said you didn't go because you were frightened. Oh, that's right. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? Note to Iris. Take that! I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you. That's... Well, Iris. Why are you glaring at me like that? You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you. Isn't that correct? Was it the evidence, or the power of my glare that broke that lock. Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way. But, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes. I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me. A prank? Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief. I wonder about that. Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her. No, may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there's one person you didn't want your secret told to. Person? It's gotta be Phoenix.
Take that!
Phoenix Wright. Ah, you mean something to Wright, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say? I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his. Ooh. That's long. What the? What the? Frightened. For dinner. This letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it. Oh, what is this heavenly hall the letter mentions? It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge. A small shack, huh? It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near. Where is it on this map? Boom! It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it. So this is the secret that you locked away. So this is the secret that you've locked away in your heart. Yes. It looks as though I may have to visit this Heavenly Hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mysterious blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room that night. Yes, that's exactly right. Uh-huh. The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you, I will win. I'm going to win so you and Miss Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret. But it's pointless. Why would you say that? Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am. What? 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 It's gotta be a spirit medium thing. I don't think it's Dahlia. For some reason, I think this is Misty Faye. That's why she knows. I think this is Misty Faye. I could see it. That being said, that means there is a Dahlia on the loose somewhere. Huh. Interesting. Well. Heavenly Hall.
He has his fucking flags to anything security related? Nah. He's actually a pretty good artist though. Not gonna lie. Whoa. Not much of a view down here, huh? It's still better than the view from my apartment, though. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Yo, dude! Oh? Why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chase one of them to Japan. Next it's going to be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself. Shh, be quiet and listen. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that. What did he do, I wonder? Hey, you! About what you just said, I got an objection. What the? Edgy, you dirty rat. Gumshoe, you oaf. I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger. Object! You've watched too many trials. I'm sorry. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? Strawberry roof is totally covered with freshly fallen powdery snow. Wow, makes a nice image, doesn't it? I always did like the rustic look. Heavenly Hall. I suppose it's an appropriate name in some sense. You got that right. Look at that bridge up there. This place has to be heaven because that thing is hell. You would do well to remember, Larry, that this is a sacred place to some people. Flags. Oh, what is this festive-looking ornament? It reminds me of art class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with origami, remember? Well, oh yeah, you were never any good at it. Really? Yeah, this guy was so bad he couldn't even fold a dollar, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just sit there sobbing. Really? I never would have... Be quiet already. I'll never forget the shame of that day. You want a crane? I can now make a perfect quarter-inch crane without a single flaw. You know, Edgy. Nothing for nothing, but a quarter-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy. Yeah, that's quite the feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's exactly why I hate childhood friends. The bridge. It's a little far, but I have a pretty clear view of Dusky Bridge here. Ah, I still can't believe it, really. What is it, Larry? Huh. Nothing, it's nothing. Sounds pretty suspicious to me. Something about that statement smells, and you know what they say. Something smells. It's usually the butts. This is Eagle River, sir. It runs pretty fast, so it doesn't ice over, even in the winter. If it had iced over, Wright would have been in some serious trouble. You're right about that. He would have landed on the ice and slid downstream to who knows where. Not exactly what I meant, but alright. These pictures. That's a horrible graffiti problem you've got there, pal. You don't know anything, detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris. Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is? It's how the artist himself defines it, right? I should have seen that one coming. Well, if that's the case, then all of my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, pal. Oh.
Really? Nothing about that. Upside down, too. Why is it upside down? Interesting. Alright, talk, Larry. Heavenly Hall. What is this little shack anyway? Well, I discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Oh. Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch, dude. This is a great little place. It's artistic. It's quiet. It's cold. It's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse. Sounds like a lot like my apartment there, pal. Oh, one thing's for sure, no one is likely to show up and disturb you here. So, can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir. What about Iris? Listen to me, Edgy. You gotta do this. You've gotta save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute. Watch your mouth. Anyway, I've made up my mind about it. I'm going to marry that girl. Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked the girl to marry you? No, not yet. But I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to carry me out over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He'd never imagine I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Something tells me he would be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. If we really want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him into the witness stand. Ah! Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you, and what were you doing last night? Aw, man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay, chill out with the scary eyes. I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Oh, why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? I think we should be good to psycho-lock him. Psycho-lock. What do you have for me, Larry? Take that! The night of the crime. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw that night. Oh, whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh. That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like that. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. And then I was on fire. The bridge was on fire. Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Hey, are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth. There are still 3 psycho locks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. And by the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? Where, you say? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room, by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean by that? It's impossible for you to have seen the lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room. Because of the mountain.
Take that!
Take that! This is the map of the area. take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. Surround. What am I looking for, dude? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, how about? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then, where were you? You don't know that I wasn't in my room. So where was Larry, and why was he there? If I read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed the lightning strike, Dusky Bridge from, was Heavenly Hall. The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall. Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and it could fall apart at any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet. Uh-oh. In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you're at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're a totally different league from Nick. That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at the cold little shack last night? That's what you might call a faire de cour. I think you mean a faire de cour. Could it be you were waiting for someone? Oh no! You really are one scary guy, you know? I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. It's her.
Take that!
There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy. No doubt because of my chilly glare. So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her, or are you just guessing? This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that you're proving you're waiting for Iris. Then no time. Here's your evidence. You called her to the spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Oh, hey, give that back. You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway? Oh, that's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh. First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says, salutation here. Well, that's what it said in the book. Letter writing for dummies. You're... God, fucker, bro. He just wrote salutation here because instead of a proper salutation, he wrote salutation here. I got it. Oh, man. You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris. What? I'm so sorry. Unlock successful. So, you were in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag threatening a young lady like that. Gulp. Wait, hold up. Threat? What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what. You tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal. What do you mean threaten? What did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break. It's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love? What did you just say? My love for her burns so hotly it can melt the snow all over this mountain. Oh. Then what is the secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? Her love for me. I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want Old Lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour bittersweet love affair. Alright. Then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Give me a break. It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh. Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal? It's because Edgy gave me that scary look of his. Oh, what's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it. That's what all those huge locks were about. I don't understand why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on. Don't let it get you down. Well, pal. But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy is still hiding something. I know it. What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. He's right. Larry. What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog just found a bone. What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge. Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. What doesn't? If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning. What? When? Where? Why? How? Hey! What do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. Psycho logs. God damn! No! What's wrong, sir? Does this mean I have to do it all over again? Why are you glaring at me like that? Oh, I'm next to be hit by a bottle of lightning. A bolt of lightning. I've just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag out the truth, I'll just have to drag out him to the witness stand. To be continued. All right, our setup and our initial investigation all set up. Trial. There's indeed a lot to this one. We don't have every piece of the mystery for sure. So this trial is going to be uncovering the bigger part of the mystery, and then we'll get into actually solving it the next investigation. I think it is a spirit medium thing. And Iris is quote unquote possessed by somebody else, probably Missy Faye, I think, question mark, I don't know. And then I think Pearl might be. Ooh. That'd be admitting Pearl's a murderer. Well, Dahlia or Pearl might be the second Iris. I don't know though. Anyways, though, that took a while, 3 hours. And I'm going to end things here for today. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Azrin, streaming Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. PST. Hopefully finishing... I don't know if I'll finish this week, because I'm sure this case will be long. But finishing this game either this week or next week. And then I'll figure out from there. I'll see you around. If you stop by to watch this, thanks for watching, and peace.